Okay, so this is another kind of challenging scenario because it's testing the ISO a little. The ISO is pushed to a freaking 2500 and switching between 2500 and 3200, which shouldn't be the case. Just stick to one of them, and yeah, it is kind of a challenging scenario, and I want to test the camera. That's all I'm here for. I guess it must be looking pretty good, right? I hope it's looking pretty good. My hair looks like shit. It's creating a good gradient. Okay. Push the shadows. So see one thing. Shadows doesn't have a lot of detail, I guess, and the shadows should have a little bit more detail because I like pushing the shadows a lot. And yep, if the shadows cannot be pushed, that's a little bit sad on the camera because my mobile phone allowed pushing the shadows pretty much a lot. Because we are testing, we must test everything, and this is absolutely garbage picture profile 1, and I don't have high hopes, but let's see. Let's zoom in a little. 33 mm, maybe a little bit too much. 20, 25. What will I get in 30? This at f1.4 would be pretty cool. Yes, but I will see just the curtains. Put that on the front. Very far away from the camera. It's pushed very high. Okay, let's just give it a little bit of a picture profile. Just to see what is log doing with the color. If the log looks good, I don't have a problem with using log. Why would I have a problem with using log? Pretty low in order to see how good it is. The eye autofocus is tracking really good, and I feel like the colors and everything might look really good. I will have a lot of space for color grading and all that stuff. I have set the exposure to +1 because, well, that is the recommended for the HLG2 picture profile. I will also try it at Rec 709 and 4K as well because this is 1080p, and I hope this is not 60 fps because the shutter speed is 50 and 1/50 at 60 fps is just shit. So I hope it's 24 fps. Okay, so this is 4K 24p at 60 bits. I will also check how much more storage it is consuming and how much more quality it is providing, how much more space for color grading it is providing to me at this picture profile at the ISO of 1000, which is not a lot, which is not very less either. I am very close to direction light. Let me put the conditions to harsher test. Yep, now the ISO drops a little bit. Okay, let's zoom in a little. How is this working out now? I have no idea. Okay, so this is zoomed in at 4K, and eye autofocus is working. I hope so, because it should work. Then only I can get good quality, I guess. And sitting in front of sunlight, which is not the most ideal scenario. Let's check.